So we're in Gretna Green. This is part of the constituency of Dumfriesshire, Clydesdale and Tweeddale. It's not particularly busy, as you can see, first thing in the morning, although there have been a few people around, more than I had anticipated. This is the camera crew packing up and heading off, as indeed I will be in this vehicle in a short time, on to Carlisle to see Eamon Holmes. We're going through a bunch of marginal constituencies, and of course part of the reason that I wanted to come to Scotland is in the wake of the Scottish referendum. One of the things, of course, that everybody's talking about is the impact on Labour of the rise in support for the SNP. Hang on, just put my seatbelt on. But of course, this is the one Conservative seat in Scotland, and one of the elements that people had suggested is that maybe the Tories actually might get quite a bounce off the back of the referendum campaign. The feeling was that Ruth Davidson had performed strongly during that campaign, and there might be some success. Now, to be honest, the polls aren't really bearing that out. They're bumping along on about 15–20%, which wouldn't give them much hope of clawing more seats than they have at present, that single seat. And that would really leave the Conservatives in a situation where they remain a sort of cautionary tale for Labour, really. I know that Jim Murphy is well aware of the fact that the Conservatives used to have really deep roots in Scotland and were a real force in this area, and then they've just sort of withered on the vine, to be honest. And it's his job, and the job of the Labour Party generally, to try to ensure that that doesn't happen to them over the coming months. A tough task, given the state of the polls at the moment, which see the SNP with a really commanding lead.